Hi, my name is Elisha and I'm here to go over the all-new Jayco Redhawk. This unit is loaded with top-of-the-line features. I can't even believe Jayco has put everything that they put on this Class C, especially at this super low price. Now, it's no secret that there's a lot of options. I'm here to tell you that not all of them are built the same. There's three things that separate the Jayco Redhawk apart from other Class Cs on the market. That's the build quality, the ride quality, and the quality of features. Like I said, this unit is loaded with features. The first thing I want to talk about is that ride quality. Jayco has what's called the J-Ride Ride Enhancement Package. The four components of the J-Ride package are the Hellweek helper springs, the rubber isolation mounts, the computer balanced drive shaft, and the standard front and rear stabilizer bars. And those four components help this unit drive better than any other Class C in the market. And really, what good is a Class C if it doesn't drive good? You're going to be traveling across the country with your family. You don't want to be white knuckling it down the road when you're going up that mountain or down the mountain. It's just not a fun experience unless it drives good. So Jayco is going to give you that ride quality that other manufacturers can't and won't. The second thing I want to talk about is the build quality. So a testament to that build quality is this cap right here. This is a one-piece fiberglass front cap. The whole entire thing is molded like a boat hull. If you look on the front, there's no seams. What other brands typically do is they have a seam here with butyl tape pouring out. You have a seam up here. And what can sometimes happen with old Class Cs, one area of weakness is water penetration can happen in that front cap, and you won't get that with Jayco because they overbuild that front cap and they give you that one-piece fiberglass front cap. Now I want to talk real quick. This is the E450 chassis. So the Jayco Redhawk is on the Ford E450. It's a V10 Triton engine, absolute powerhouse industry. It's what you want on a Class C. Jayco, with this E450 chassis, is giving you a 7,500 pound tow capacity. That's 50% more than the closest competitors. Other brands usually are rated for 5,000 pounds. Jayco gives you a 7,500 pound tow capacity. That's unheard of. That's amazing. That's phenomenal with Jayco. I want to point out this real quick. You actually have an aluminum running board here. It's sturdy. It's overbuilt. A lot of brands put kind of like a cheap plastic running board there, and they tend to have problems. So Jayco gives you that aluminum running board there. Just helps you get in and out of the unit. Imagine if you didn't have that, you'd have to step all the way up to here. And believe it or not, a lot of units do that. They just either skip it or give you a cheap one. Jayco gives you that aluminum one. The other thing is you have these massive breakaway mirrors. These mirrors are great because a lot of brands do still to this day, do the metal ones with like the three metal chintzy arms, and then this is always rattling, and it's something annoying, and you have to tighten it, and they rust. So this is going to be those breakaway mirrors, only with the Jayco Redhawk. Take a look at this massive full wall slide on the Jayco Redhawk. It also includes a slide topper. You have a massive, probably the biggest slide topper I've ever seen on that slide at this super low price. The Jayco Redhawk also comes with a Cummins-Onan quiet gas 4,000 watt generator. It's the best of the best. I want to talk real quick. Something to mention here is the placement of the generator. So Jayco's been in business for over 50 years, which means they know what they're doing. They engineer everything with absolute precision, and they think about things that might matter to you. So the way this generator is positioned is away from the bedroom. Believe it or not, I still see Class Cs where the generator is right underneath the bed or back there by your bedroom, which makes no sense because if you want the AC on inside at night, you can't sleep because the generator is right below you. So this is the quiet gas one. It's intelligently engineered and placed in a good position, and Jayco knows about those things, again, because they've been in business for over 50 years. That's unheard of. That's Jayco. Take a look at the storage real quick. I'll show you on the other side the expansive storage that this Jayco Redhawk offers. But I'm going to show you the wet bay area back here real quick. Just the way that Jayco lays everything out is phenomenal. You have an outdoor shower here. You have all your connections and everything that you need to do on the outside of this unit is right here. Easily laid out. It's not in a weird spot. It's not in 5 different places. Jayco, again, like I said, they've been in business for 50 years. They know what they're doing, and they intelligently engineer things. There are a lot of very smart people making these Class Cs, a lot more smart people than a lot of other manufacturers have, and it just shows in the detail and craftsmanship and the intelligently placed components that the Jayco Redhawk has. So moving on to the back of the unit, there's actually 4 things that I want to point out that are showstoppers here, folks. So the first thing is the backup camera. This unit comes standard with a backup camera. It has night vision. That's going to really help out when you're backing up, or if you're towing a vehicle, you can see that the vehicle is still there and in one piece and towing properly. And again, I want to point out, you don't have to upgrade anything. Already has the ability to tow 7,500 pounds, 50% more than a lot of other competitors. The other thing this unit has is a rear ladder. Comes standard at the super low price. You don't have to go and add it on later and worry about where it's going to go and the engineering and if the dealership's going to do it right. Has the rear ladder standard at the super low price. The other thing I want to point out is actually up here. I'm going to get up here and show you this light right here. That's a 3rd LED brake light. The reason why that's important is because these lights right here, when you're towing a vehicle, or if you have maybe a storage bin back here, or if you have bikes on here, they can get obstructive sometimes. Stuff can block them. And when you brake, you want the people behind you to be able to see that you're braking. So Jayco gives you that 3rd integrated brake light up there, so anybody can see you braking from a mile away. It's a safety feature. Again, that's intelligent engineering, because Jayco's been in business for over 50 years. Coming around to the campsite side, look at all the storage that this Jayco Redhawk has. Look how massive and expansive this storage compartment is. You can fit whatever you want in there. Your chairs, your fishing poles, anything you want to bring with you, you have storage in the Jayco Redhawk. Down here, you actually have a grill connection. So you can bring your own barbecue, bring your own grill, cook all day long. Again, something that comes standard and something you don't have to add on later. Other units may not come with this, and you have to do you take it to the dealership and ask them how much it costs and do all the wiring and plumbing for that. Comes standard with the Jayco Redhawk. Get a good look at that storage compartment as well. Just gigantic. More storage, endless storage everywhere. Lights inside the storage bays. If you can get a shot of that right there, is actually a television connection in there, your cable connection, and power. So you can put an exterior TV, maybe sit right on here. These also serve as trays or cup holders for when you're out here. You can have your chair right next to here and place stuff, maybe food or your cups, right on these. So that's a cool built-in feature. Now, I want to point out the awning. If you can just step back there and get a massive a shot of this massive awning. This is an electric awning at this super low price. That's unheard of. That's Jayco. Now, this next feature I am so excited about is the electric step. This doesn't have a weird integrated step which drops down but actually isn't low enough for you to really step up on there. This has an electric step which is just a couple inches off the ground, makes it easy to go in and out the unit, and goes in and out every time perfectly. Folks, this is a feature that you find on a high-end diesel pusher, not a Class C. Who else is doing that? No one. The Jayco Redhawks has this electric step, amazing feature. So as we come onto the inside of the all-new Jayco Redhawk, one of the features we talked about briefly outside was the overhead cap and the 750-pound bunk capacity. The Jayco Redhawk gives you a 750-pound, it actually lists it right here. Other brands don't put that sticker there because they don't rate their overhead bunk capacity. Sometimes they're 300 pounds, maybe 350 if you're lucky. You can't put 2 adults up there in other brands because it just isn't made for it. It's not overbuilt for it. It's not built right to hold 2 adults. The Jayco Redhawk, like I said, gives you a 750-pound bunk capacity. 2 adults can sleep up here. Kids can tumble around up here. No worries. Cap's not going to break off. Unit's not going to break. That's the Jayco Redhawk. That's phenomenal. They give you a TV here. Everything you see comes standard. So you have that really great TV up here. Storage right there in the front. Comes with a ladder. Oh my goodness. Other brands They don't give you a ladder. They don't even give you the connections to put the ladder onto the bunk. You have to go jury rig a ladder, find some weird ladder that maybe might work with it, maybe won't work with it. Jayco gives you the ladder at that super low price. They think of everything. They've been in business for over 50 years. They know what they're doing, folks. They give you everything you need to start camping. If you have any questions about this unit, just want to take a moment and say you can call the phone number that you see below. We have sales associates ready to take your call and give you amazing, unbelievable pricing on this Jayco Redhawk. Let's move on. If you take a look at the ceiling, you'll notice all the ducted AC. This unit doesn't just have a drop-down AC, it has ducted AC front to back. That's going to ensure that you have good, even distribution of cool air throughout the entire coach. So you're not going to be hot up here in the bunk or hot back there in the bed. You're going to have even distribution of air. That's the Jayco Redhawk. Take a look at this seating area. You actually have beautiful dinette here, but you have sleeping capability here. It goes up and down easy. You have additional sleeping here. You have additional sleeping up there. And this is the 31F floor plan, so you actually have bunk beds back there as well, which we'll get to in a second. But I want to point out, this unit has seat belts in every seating position. So if you look at other Class Cs, get a shot of that. If you look at other Class Cs, typically you might have seat belts here. Obviously you have seat belts up front because that's a legal thing. You might have seat belts here if you're lucky. But 9 times out of 10, they won't give you seat belts here. And you have seat belts in here. If I can find them here. There they are. Now the reason why other brands don't do that is because it simply costs money. You have engineering that goes into there because each one has to pass a 1,000-pound pull test. There's engineering that goes into there. There's money that goes into putting seatbelts in every seating position. Jayco says, hey, we want you and your family to be safe. We don't want you to have to pick who gets a seatbelt, who doesn't, who's more important, who's less important. That's something no one wants to do. I don't want to do that. Jayco says, safety is important. All of you get a seatbelt. That's Jayco. That's phenomenal. One of the other great features about the Redhawk is the fridge. So you actually have an upgraded 8 cubic foot fridge. Now a lot of other brands at this price point, a lot of other Class Cs in this size, most of them actually are putting in a 6 cubic foot fridge. So you have a smaller fridge, you can't take as much food with you, and they're a cheap knockoff brand. This is a Norcold fridge made in America, and again, you have 8 cubic feet of space in there so you can take the food that you need to take with you. Jayco thinks about that because they've been in business for so long. Look at this kitchen. You have endless counter space, just tons of counter space for prepping your food, for putting things on here. You actually have more counter space on this glass cooktop. This folds right up if you want to cook. You have a 3-burner cooktop. Nice thing about this too is all the appliances match. This actually has the wood look finish on it, so it matches your cabinetry. This is high-end stuff. Look, you have a dual basin stainless steel sink. This isn't plastic. This is just high-end fixtures, high-end materials. Look back here, you have a charging port, 2 USB ports. Jayco's thinking of everything. Undermount lighting there. Also want to talk about the storage. So we covered how many people you can take with you. They're sleeping everywhere. There's seatbelts everywhere. There's also endless storage. Look how big this is. You can stick dishes in there. You can bring everything you need to bring with you. I just want to open up all the storage and show you. I get excited about this because there's so much storage. The other thing about the storage too is all the drawers have metal ball bearing drawer glides, and each drawer is actually rated for 75 pounds. They're not just stapling stuff together, folks. Everything in here, all the drawers, all the cabinetry, all this woodwork is actually made by the Amish right there in Indiana. They're using screws to put things together. Again, they're using those metal ball bearing drawer glides. They're not using staples. They've been in business for a long time. They know what they're doing, and they want to give you the quality. And that's why they back it up with a full 2-year warranty. They believe in their brand enough to give you a 2-year warranty. Other brands give you a 1-year warranty. So what does that say about them? Moving on back here, I actually want to show you the bathroom on this unit is a pass-through bathroom. So you can access the bathroom from the bedroom back here or up there. That's great for when you have your grandkids up there, they need to use the bathroom, but you're still sleeping, or you want to use the bathroom and still let them get to the bunks. The pass-through bathroom is awesome. Look how big this shower is too. Get a shot of this. You have a massive shower. I'm easily standing in here, not hitting my head. I have ample room around me, and it's a glass shower enclosure. It's not a curtain. So think about the other Class Cs you've seen at this price point. They're using curtains. They're not using a glass shower enclosure like the Jayco Redhawk is using. That's a big deal. Actually has a nice magnetic latch there. And the shower handle is actually removable. So you can clean the shower afterwards. They just think about all the little things that you might want to do later on or upgrade later on. If they don't give you a shower with a glass shower door and then instead they give you a curtain, you're probably going to get a shower with a glass shower door in the future. You don't have to upgrade anything on the Jayco Redhawk because Jayco thinks about everything that you might want to do and they give it to you standard. Look, you have a massive medicine cabinet. You can get a shot of that real quick. Storage down here. Just storage for miles. This has a full walk-around queen bed. I can get to all sides of it. I can easily make the bed. That's really important. Look at all the storage down here too. You just have endless amounts of storage. You can bring everything you need to bring with you. In other brands, you have to think about what things you need to leave behind. You can't bring your chairs because there's no room. With the Jayco Redhawk, you can bring everything you need. This also has a residential mattress. It's not just that cheap piece of foam that most brands are going to throw in there. They're giving you a residential mattress. Look at all the storage over here too. You have just drawer after drawer after drawer, endless storage. You can bring all the clothes with you that you want to bring. You don't have to worry about not having room for your hanging clothes. You actually have a big wardrobe here. That's super important. The next cool feature, now this is the Redhawk 31F floor plan. This one has the bunk beds. What's so great about these bunk beds is you actually have windows. See, a lot of brands cheapen things up and don't include windows. The Jayco Redhawk gives it all to you. You have these beautiful frameless windows. Again, they're jalousies, so you can open it up, not worry about water getting in here. You have power connections up here, so you can put your gaming system or plug your phone in or plug your iPad in. Each bunk has lights. The windows have upgraded blinds. These are high-end blinds, usually what you see in really high-end motor coaches. This is a Jayco Redhawk Class C. Usually you don't see this in Class C's period. The Jayco Redhawk gives these upgraded blinds to you. And you also have these nice privacy curtains as well. It's a great feature. Another great feature that we can't forget about is actually up here. The Jayco gives you, at this super low price, a navigation system. Your backup camera shows on this screen. It's Bluetooth capable. That's a great feature that a lot of other brands, because of price, just want to overlook. Not the Jayco Redhawk. They give you everything that you need, everything that you want to be happy and comfortable while camping. Thanks for checking out the all-new Jayco Redhawk. As you can see, the Redhawk is loaded with features that you can't get with other brands, especially at this price point. If you're in the market for a motorhome, if you're in the market for a Class C, call the phone number below. We have sales associates standing by, ready to take your call and ready to give you the deal of a lifetime on this Jayco Redhawk. Just to recap, the Redhawk has a 2-year warranty. That's twice the warranty of any other brand on the market. That's a total of 730 days of warranty. 365 more than any other brand. That's unheard of. The Jayco Redhawk also has the J-Ride handling package. That's that ride enhancement package that is going to make this drive better than any other Class C you've looked at. The Jayco Redhawk also has the one-piece fiberglass front cap with a 750-pound bunk capacity. And you also have the frameless windows. The list goes on and on. I could talk about this for days. If you have any questions, call the phone number below or stop in one of our stores. We'd love to make you a deal. Thank you.